it's 11 days now since Dec took his last breath. It's only really came to light today just because I was so numb for the first few days and not really aware of what was going on. That the coroner, because I was told on the Tuesday, Dec passed away on the Saturday, on the Tuesday that the coroner would be doing a CT scan for cause of death. I was then told it was his heart, which made sense. I've asked now to see the coroner's report because I always wondered we never got to the bottom of what was going on with his tummy. And, you know, even Dec documented it in his YouTube, like how much he was struggling. Like he struggled to go for a wee, he struggled to eat, he just felt there was no room. And even the right side of his tummy was massively distended, and we kept trying to get answers for a good 6 weeks before he took his last breath. And yeah, it turns out the coroner just asked my GP what they thought the cause of death would be, and the GP said his heart. Like, maybe I'll find out more tomorrow, and I can't see how a GP that wasn't there, never got to the bottom of why he couldn't eat, why he was struggling to drink, why he was struggling to urinate, is able to say a cause of death. So the one thing that scares me though is the funeral's planned for next Tuesday. We're currently on Wednesday. If I now demand a CT scan, is that going to affect his funeral? The only thing I keep thinking of is men with Duchenne's are living longer. And apparently like renal failure and stuff is becoming more apparent because of them being on heart medication for a longer time. What happened to Dec might happen to others. And if we don't know why, no lessons will be learnt. The same thing's going to happen to others. Yes, Dec's heart was going to stop. I'm not saying that isn't the case. I'm not saying anyone could have done anything about that. However, the 6 weeks that he was in pain, uncomfortable, having to try catheters, not able to do his bucket list because of being so uncomfortable, didn't have to happen. He didn't have to go through that. And other men shouldn't have to if we find out what it is. Because, you know, if it was fluid that could have been drained, that could have helped his quality of life for those last weeks, then that's what should have been done. So I'm going to chase that up tomorrow. I've now picked, Dec wanted a natural burial. So I've been to the site today to find out what plots are available. And I'm getting the one next to him as well, to the right, because I was always on the right hand side of him. Because he could look more to the right, and for feeding him and everything it was right hand side is where I always was. And it's beautiful, it's like overlooking a lake and it's gorgeous. It doesn't make it okay because I just want him next to me and I've been to see him again today, or his body anyway, and held his hand, and we played the songs that are going to be at his funeral. And it's weird, when I'm with him, it's as if it's not happened and that he's in a coma or something. And like now, I'm sat in his bedroom and it's like maybe he's just in hospital. And I know next Tuesday for his funeral, I know that's when everything changes. I'm not going to be able to hold his hand anymore. And that scares me.